Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Secondhand Stuff I Got. This is me there. Now, I haven't been to this place in quite a while. The reason is they don't get games very often for some reason. But there's a few games here. I'm actually making a small pile of things. It's mostly sports games, but there's a few racing games I don't have. Actually, Resident Evil Afterlife, I did not have. I haven't seen it. I've been told it's very bad, but yeah, why not? I mean, I'll watch it in the gym or something like that. I love these books! And it's pirate stuff! Man, I would have loved something like that when I was a kid. There's also another book, again, about pirates, and this one is a bit more interesting and detailed. There's a lot of artwork and explanations and historical facts and things like that. Really cool. I've no use for it anymore anyway. I'm not a kid. I collect video games. Oh, wait. Anyway, new shop, new pile of stuff. Actually, they just got these board games. I don't collect board games though. I don't know. I used to play a lot with board games when I was a kid, but a lot of them are just too bulky for me. I asked if they had video games, and they had them in the box just above the counter. Rayman for the PlayStation. Yeah, sure. And Crash, what is it? Crash Team Racing? Tag Team Racing? Yeah, really cool. I don't have them. The boxes are a bit cracked, but I can replace them. Baldy Heights. That's oddly appropriate. I ended up taking it anyway. I was just curious. It's like a 3D animation film. I still haven't watched it. Like, this is 6 months later, but I love this. Look at this. A Casio FR95 calculator thing. I love the buttons in these, and I don't know. I love the shape, and it was missing the back cover, and there's stuff rattling inside. I should have taken it. I didn't. Regretting it now, but never mind. Books. Anything in books? Nope, nothing in books. They have this section at the back for kids' toys. I found stuff there. Not this, though. I remember these. Not these specifically, but these sort of sticky alien slingshot things. Played the hell out of them when I was a kid. I don't collect for toys, though, but it's cool to see. These were my feet, and I'm in another shop. And I like the look of these shelves. They'll be perfect. I have a stack of old Dungeons and Dragons books and some computer magazines that would be perfect. So I'll take them. In the games section, there's a few PC games actually that I'm interested in. Star Wars Empire at War, Rayman 2 for PC. It's funny, I just found Rayman for PlayStation. And Bioshock, this is the metal case for PC. Really cool to find. Love it. Adrenaline for the PC. I love the fact that they have to have a scantily clad woman on the cover to sell it. But as I was thinking that, look at this. This is a RC car racing game. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking this. I mean, it's so silly. There's absolutely no need to have this this woman. It's a painting too. I mean, somebody took the time to paint this. Oh my god. Speaking of which, Unreal 2. I loved the first one, but it was blasted by a lot of gamers and the media at the time because it had this very well-endowed woman on it, large-breasted woman as an NPC, and I don't know. Somehow gamers were offended by this. Funny times. I haven't played Unreal 2, so it'll be a good occasion. And Resident Evil 4 for PC. I have it on PlayStation 2, and I think I had it on GameCube, but I got rid of it. I don't know why. Actually, I got rid of most of my GameCube stuff. I often look in this section here for the old electronic toys. Some of them have components I can salvage, like ICs or CPUs and stuff like that. Ratatouille for Leapster, it's boxed. I have no interest in it, and they wanted €10. Come on, this is actually another shop, very expensive. World or Warcraft trial for €5. That's just silly. I never buy stuff there. I sometimes stop, never buy stuff there because it's just too expensive. And I stopped filming, but right after that I found this N64 controller for just a few euros, 1 or 2, I can't remember, so I took it. I'm in another shop again. I kind of like the wood grain stuff, but I've no use for it. That's all there was in this shop. Moving on. I found a pile of Futurama DVDs. Now, I love the series, but the commentaries on the DVDs are even funnier than the show itself. It's quite hilarious. In fact, I pretty much only watch the commentaries nowadays because, they make me laugh every time. There was this tennis game again for PlayStation 2. Was it Top Spin? I can't remember. It didn't film properly. I found this Metris 4. It's all written in German. It looks like a Tetris type of game. No, nothing in this shop for me either. Moving on. Now, I arrived in this shop and the lady was just emptying and sorting CDs and books and things like that, and I spotted a few those green Xbox 360 games, and next thing I know, I find this Mario Sunshine for GameCube. So I asked the lady what the deal was with this, and she said she just received the boxes and she's sorting through them. And I said, well, do you have any games? And she said, well, we don't keep games. We throw them away usually. And my heart just sank. So I said, well, can I look through the boxes, because I might be interested in some of the games and stuff like that. Those marbles that you see just earlier, I actually ended up taking them. But yeah, so she said just dig in and take what you need, so I did just that, and I found more GameCube stuff. Oblivion for PC. Actually, there was a few PC games. I didn't have Oblivion for PC actually. I have it for Xbox 360, that's where I played it. Quake 4, again, don't have this for PC, I'm taking this. Oh yeah. So as I'm digging through all this, I'm also talking to the lady, and she tells me that yeah, they're throwing most of their games because really they're sitting on them for too long. And look at that, Soul Calibur 2 for GameCube. But yeah, so they're throwing a lot of games most of the time, in fact, because they're sitting on them too long and they're not moving fast enough for their taste. So I mean, I'm just salvaging whatever I find here at this stage. There's a few mangas as well that I ended up taking. I also found this art book for Assassin's Creed. Love this clock. It's got wood grain on it and brr. Oh yes! I found these random Little Miss floppy disks. There's no box, no indication of what it is. Or what system it's for. If anybody knows what these are, let me know, because I dare not put them in any of my my computers. Anyway, time to go to a new shop. This one I don't get to go very often because it's in town, and the only times I can get to it is whenever I'm in town, and I'm never in town because I don't live in a city. They have a display cabinet. It's closed with a few games, actually mostly modern games, but there's a pile of DVDs there, and I spotted this full set of Full Metal Alchemist. There's like 12 or 13 DVDs. Awesome. They're only €1 each. I'm taking these. Yeah. Now, two of them are missing the cover, but most of it is here. And I'm finding a few games as well. Sphinx something for PS2, Ghostbusters for PC, Mass Effect for PC. Interesting because they have a display cabinet for games, but PlayStation 2 games, Spyro for the Xbox, they all end up here with the DVDs. Anyway, the guy at the counter gave me the lot for €10. Pretty good if you ask me. Anyway, new shop, blurry camera. This is better. I find Quake 3 for the PC, Bionicle for PS2, and Hitman. I can't remember if it's Hitman 1 or 2 or whatever. For PS2. I also found, well, a lot more, in fact. I just, for some reason, didn't film it. Never mind. I left this pile on the counter, and the lady tells me she has a bag of Xbox games. And she wasn't kidding. There's a ton of Xbox stuff in there. Most of it I don't have. Fable 13, you have it. I mean, there's a ton of stuff there. Star Trek something. I'm just not a Trekkie. But that said, I think I've watched every Star Trek film and series ever made. But never mind. So yeah, I'm gonna make a pile of stuff I don't have because, well, that's what I'm here for. really. So I'm just piling the games on at this stage. I asked the lady how much they are, and they're just €1 each. Perfect. And one of them has, oh my god, weed. I find weed in an Xbox game. Actually, I find a lot of stuff in PS2 games as well, like phone numbers and weird pictures. And Star Wars Stratego. It's cool to see. No, thank you though. I don't collect board games. I collect video games, and Hello Kitty is a video game, technically. Fantastic Journey. This is a pinball game for PC. I don't know that. I'm curious about it. They have a ton of stuff here, and it's gonna take me a while to sort through it. And it looks like it hasn't. Now, I love demo discs for PlayStation in general, but this is Shadow of the Colossus and Ico demo disc. It's sitting there in plain sight. And this is the first game I find in this shop, and oh yes, I'm gonna dig through all this. And there you go, another demo disc, FIFA 07. No interest, but I love demo discs. And I'd say they're rarer yet than the actual games, so it's so cool to find. This is a special one though, Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. So now I have to dig through all these cardboard sleeves, CDs, and all these DVDs and everything there, because I'm intrigued. I want to know what's here. And turns out there's multiple layers of stuff in here. There's games behind games behind games, so it's gonna take me a while. Spotting Dragon Age 2 for the PC. I played it on Xbox. It was okay, not great, but it was okay. There's a ton of stuff actually, but a lot of it I've no interest in. But oh my god, this is a big box game for PC. This is Total War Shogun. The Total War series was just such a huge series of games, and really cool games, because they displayed so many characters on screen, and yeah, they were just beautiful at the time. Finding in big box is really cool, so yeah, I'm taking it. And now I have to dig through all the board games as well, because this is where I found it, so it's gonna take me a while. I also found this Pinball Hall of Fame for PS2 there, and yeah, cool find. I never played it. New shop, new stuff. Now, there's actually a lot of games here, but they want £4 each. Wow. Okay, Driver 2 here I don't have. It's £4 as well. No, never. Games are €1 or €2 at most. Certainly not 4. Unless it's, you know, really special. But this is not special enough for me to spend that much money on it. Blade 2 and Crash Bandicoot. Nope, no thank you. Anyway, this is the entire loot. To this I have to add the ZX Spectrum Plus 2 computer and a bag, huge bag of games for it. All this was shot on our way to visit friends of ours across Ireland, and he mentioned that he had a ZX Spectrum and lots of games for it, and he wasn't lying. So I ended up with about 40 games for the ZX Spectrum, which is really cool. In it was that Lord of the Rings one and Top Gun and yeah, tons of stuff. And he also had bootleg PlayStation games, which is really cool. It's unusual. He had about 50 bootleg stuff that he bought in Malaysia when he lived there. So thank you very much, man. Yeah, they'll be put to good usage. Maybe I'll do a review of them or something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as usual, and don't forget to subscribe, Patreon, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much. See you next time.